respond, you're going to get beat. This is a nice throw by Jake Garcia. Put it right there.
Morris to make good decisions. Play action. Morris has 3 men going deep. He's chased, eludes a man. Has a man short, wants to go deep. Wide open. Unbelievable touchdown,
Safety 7-2. Later in the second, Kaya finds Stacy Coley over the middle. No one can catch him.
In his face and gets it out on time. Harley's able to keep his balance, and then it's just a foot race to the end zone. What a play.
Will throw. Looking for Knighton out of the backfield. He's got it, and he's gone.
Canes family, welcome back to another film review. I'm cheesing because, we put up 35 points. We won a conference game. Life is good. Guys are buying in. Guys are making plays. So it's just great to see. First career start for Jakari Brown in his home state, was able to put on the show. So super happy for him, excited for him. Trips here, bunch tight. A lot of guys, we don't like the tight formations, and I get it. But they do have their ups and their downs, and it's mostly up when the O-line's performing. Rooster split back zone. Look at our freshman right guard here, Nez Cooper, just going to seal this hole. You have Jakai wrap around late, Scaife here, but just that great hole and tough running here from Rooster. And just one thing you want to point out from him is every time there was contact, 2 hands on the football. 2 hands on the football, tough running, taking after what his coach and head coach is all about, toughness and physicality. This is a guy who fumbled, a couple times this year, kind of got his snaps reduced. And then, how do you respond to that? Do you just cry? Do you go and hit the portal? Nah, you man up and you play the game the way your head coach is trying to get you to. This time, Trips, we're going to field side it, spread them out a little bit. Give it back to Rooster. Excellent job here from our right tackle here, DJ Scaife. Look at this crack down here. Excellent job here from DJ Scaife. You have to point it out. This is just excellent job. And Nez Cooper, the right guard, is going to get in just a little bit of the way of that linebacker. It's going to allow Rooster to just keep running tough right behind it. Ran tough all day, but again, 2 hands on the football. They're trying to even pull it. Everybody watches tape. They know he had some issues, so they're trying to pull that ball out. But way to run that football tough. Way to put 2 hands on that football and bounce back. Continuing to keep it on the ground, which we did throughout most of the day, and we were able to move the ball, have success with its 2x2 set. You're going to see him, Brashard and Latson split a little tight. You're going to get him around here. Quick little just end around reverse to leave the DN unblocked. Will Mallory, you have to go ahead and make this block family on this linebacker. Rooster is going to stop doing what he's doing so he can go ahead and make that block. Great block here from Rooster. And he gives Brashard that edge for the first down. However, if we can make that block, this allows Rooster to get upfield to this nickel, which he was originally tended to. And now we're looking at a much bigger play. So executed, could have been executed just a little bit better. But just nice to see, what we're doing to help Jakari out. Obviously, it was his first start. We relied on his legs a lot, but then we also relied on what his legs makes defenses do and started attacking him on the ground other ways. A lot of misdirections, some counters, some jet sweeps, things like that, QB reads. So it was just nice to see the game plan running the football. Key third down. You already knew, pretty much everybody knew, Jakari was going to probably keep this football 2x2. We're spreading them out a little bit, so it's not condensed when we trying to run up in here in the middle. Just an instant QB power. Great block there from our running back, Lucius Stanley. Transfer over from UAB. Because as the line's starting to shift this way, that DN is able to come free as they leave him unblocked. Great little pop there. I know it's only a 2-yard gain, but way to get the football, way to get that first down, get that football across that yellow line. Canes family, we got a touchdown. Let's get it. Not going to bring up, the stats before this. We only cared about the present. So we're in 12 personnel, so that means we got 2 tight ends. Mallory here in the H-back, fullback little role, and traditional tight end here is Skinner. So this is basically, 2 receivers out. We're going to see if it's man when you motion in Kobe Young. You see that nickel fall over, so it's man. This edge defender is going to blitz. That's who would have Mallory. We're going to work this out and up, but look at those eyes from Will Mallory. That's how you sell routes. Eyes, eyes, eyes. Foot in the ground, then you up north. Great job by Jakari Brown to get this ball out with anticipation. This is pretty much a max protect. We're going to leave a tight end in. Running back, we pull Seymour over here to trap block this D tackle. He's not going to get the best of blocks, but enough to slow him down. This is a great job here from Jalen Knight, and that's what you could expect in running back pass protection. Jakari, great anticipation, man. Throws it out there because he has somebody right in his face. It even gets a little tipped, so it doesn't look the prettiest coming out, but a great route by Mallory. Great way to finish it and put it out there for your guy to make a play from Jakari. There's been too much times this season where it's like, oh my God, this guy was running wide open and we just weren't able to get to him. So just love the fact that, this play was almost, a deaded play, but Jakari was able to anticipate it, get that ball out. Mallory obviously finishes it. But great play design. If you want to see how close this guy was to Jakari, obviously you want to tell Seymour tighten it up. He played well throughout the game. So he did get better, but again, that's a playmaker, making sure that you do not waste a touchdown call. You just can't. And then here comes Andy Saucy with the IC Blues. Let's get it. So third down here, Georgia Tech's trying to 2x2. They're in tight. They're trying to get this rub route so they can get this slant going. We're gonna have Stevenson here take it upfield, and then have this basically this outside diamond release. And trying to just feint out, and then come back in that traffic on Cam. However, Corey Flagg is there as well to take away that inside. Great instincts. The quarterback, he jumps inside, he reads it. Everything's perfect. Just get your eyes around Corey, and that's the INT. Love everything about it. You put yourself in the right position. This is great feet, great eyes. Just now you got to get your eyes turned to catch this pick. But just love that team defense. They try to attack Cam with a rub route on a slant. And that's how you have inside help. Just got to be great and get that pick, baby. Darrell Jackson, I love you, baby, but you had to make the tape just for this once, jumping off 4th and 4. Can't give up free first downs like that, baby. We'll get that back. Obviously, he's been a monster for us all year, but, we got to get that back. 2 safety high look. We have Reek coming on a cornbread blitz. That receiver comes in motion. Just a little split zone. Nobody counts for Reek as that tight end gets up to the west. They're crash blocking down here from their right side, and they're trying to pull around left side and then they're trying to pull that right guard, right tackle. It doesn't matter because Reek is in that backfield and he has bad intentions. This is playing physical. This is playing with toughness. I think you saw the players who have been bought into this system. They're starting to show that system, but just the culture, starting to show that physicality, starting to show that toughness. That's putting a hit on somebody. I know Reek's a bigger corner, kind of has that, hybrid body. He could play a lot of positions, but that's just good stuff right there. This is just insane. Cover 1, they got the running back out here, so you got James over here. It's an empty set, trips to the field side here, and they're trying to get this slot fade. This is Georgia Tech's number 1 guy. He's in their slot. They're trying to catch Reek slipping on the slot fade. You cover 1, so it's men across the board. You have Cam single high safety. Try to get this. Great patience by Reek. Just great patience by Reek. You see this guy start to collapse that space, clap that space. As soon as he makes his break, hands on, looks back, has a step beaten, but the ball's a little bit behind. If it wasn't for Cam, Reek would have picked this off, but guess what? Cam out here comes basically from the middle of the field, comes over to snatch that ball out the air. Basically, the person who had the best chance at this football were both Miami Hurricanes. Great coverage here. You just look at that distance coming from the hash all the way over. You want to lollipop a ball over. Cam's just ball hawking back there, dog. Literally, the players with the best chance for that happen to be Reek and Cam. Great ball control and great body control by Cam. Be able to stay on that sideline, get his foot down. Great hands. This is a lot of traffic. Literally 3 helmets all right there in Collider. That's just crazy. That's a lot going on. Way to hold on to that football from Cam Kitchens. Go ahead and get his, I believe this is going to be his first interception of the game. And he has a couple more coming that are insane. 2x2 set, 4 wide. This is just great to see Brashard in the backfield. Get a quick swing pass to him. X is pointing out that, hey, this guy's coming off the edge. Be ready, Jakari. Love to see it. Let your freshman quarterback know. But this is just a quick pass that's going to be able to combat that pressure. But great blocks here from X, man. You have to do this if you want to win games. Get out of the back of your red zone. Your freshman quarterback's taking this snap. he's one step away. He's on the 1 yard line. He takes one step, he's on the goal line. So way to make a block, and then Brashard just make a play, get upfield, and get some cushion here. Little trips here to the field side, different type of roll with 2 tight ends here, and then your receiver out. Split zone, he's trying to get to the outside. LT with that initial pressure, who had to leave the game early, hoping he's okay. He's going to go ahead and have to meet TC, who pounces. He's inside of Mesidor. He's going to actually get off this blocker and then shoot outside. Not able to make this tackle, but able to slow him up for Cam to come through and finish. Cam was everywhere. Gotta love the effort here on this play. Here's Leonard Taylor coming from the backside. Here's TC. He's a small guy going off, fighting off a block. And then here's Cam beating that block from that initial tight end here. So you have 3 guys refusing to be blocked and then meeting at the running back in the backfield for a TFL. That's team defense, and Cam was everywhere. He deserves the flex, boy. This to me put a lot more made me put a lot more trust into Jakari, even though I trusted him. And I believe the staff would tell you the same thing. This is just huge. This is big boy stuff. 3rd and 4, you got to get it. 3rd and 5, whatever one you want to go by. Trips here to the field side. This is man coverage. They're going to swing Rooster out, which is just going to open all this to the area we're trying to attack, this backside slant. Great job by Latson. Speed release, get inside, show the quarterback your numbers. Ball's right on you, and this is what I really love from Coach Mario, preaching to his players: toughness, physicality. Look at Frank Latson right here, man. All the kudos to the world. 3 defenders, 4 defenders, 5 defenders. Just continue to push and not go down, just refusing to go down. Great ball by Jakari. He's right on him, allows him to get upfield. And this is 2 defenders, going to keep moving. Here comes the 3rd. Here comes the 4th. This is just great, tough running here from Latson. That's taking on the personality of your head coach, physicality, toughness. There's a reason why those 2 words are said all the time, because that's the type of identity this team is going to be when Mario's done with it. The effects of Jakari Brown's legs, you can see it here. His trips here to the field side, one receiver back. They're going to pull that left tackle, John Campbell, left guard, Seymour. They're going to make it, this DN's waiting for Jakari to pull it and get behind this this convoy going. Steps too far inside. Great give here. And a Rooster showing that electricity, that tough running. He's going to go ahead and beat that DN to the edge. That linebacker, that nickel's going to be kind of chipped there by Mallory. So he's going to get right by. And then you see the toughness of running. Just get upfield, finish through, keep driving. 2 hands on the football the whole time. Once contact comes, 2 hands, 2 hands, 2 hands all the way down. So it's just great to see from Rooster that bounce back. Here it comes. You see that he's looking for that Jakari pull. Don't get it. That's what speed does. Beats 2 people who have the angles. And then 2 hands on the football. 2 hands on the football. 2 hands on the football. I love it. If anybody could buy into this culture and, continue to progress, if Jalen Knighton, whose talent is through the roof, it comes through this culture, it's going to be insane. Love this. This is Jakari operating in the RPO. A lot of bodies here in the box because we're inviting it. We got 2 tight ends here. We're in 12 set, 2 receivers split out. And, you're in wing. We're going to go ahead and fake this. This is an RPO. Get this split in. Everybody steps up. Jakari rightfully pulls it. Puts that slant right on Kobe Young's body. Big target, so it definitely helps. But this is the right read. That throwing lane was wide open. That linebacker stepped up. Way to put it on him. Right on his chest. Right on in between the 8 and the 8. First down. So just nice to see Jakari running that RPO, getting things moving, because I believe that cannon is something special. So if he can continue to make these type of passes, he's going to grow into something special. Again, man, the O-line responded. Man, the running back room responded. Jalen Knighton's responded. It's just great to see, people not tucking their tail, but responding to that tough coaching. Trips here to the field side. We're going to have tight end Mallory block down on this DN. Great job by him. So we can get Campbell to the edge. He's actually going to get this corner. Jakai is wrapping around this guy. He's actually going to beat this linebacker to the spot, so he just has to seal him and turn around. Jakai's so athletic, he actually beats the linebacker to the spot. So Rooster, he's able to seal him in there. Rooster's able to squeeze on through. But again, that burst that we've seen from Rooster, one, yeah, he's healthy. He has some ankle issues and that wrist issues, but look at him. Physicality and toughness. He's going to make contact around the 30, 34 and continue to drive through first down. But look what he's doing it as, how he's doing it. 2 hands on that football. 2 hands on that football. 2 hands on that football. That's somebody taking the coaching, responding from it with that talent. It's going to be through the roof, man. But just hard running. Look at that. 2 hands on the football all the way through, finishing it. I have high hopes for Rooster, bro. We go empty, quad look here to the field side, get Georgia Tech's numbers out here, lighten up that box a little bit. This is what happens when you spread them out. You got 4 receivers out here. Guess what? They got 4 DBs out here. So it just lightens up the box. You got 4 D linemen and a linebacker in here. So we're going to pull our right guard, our star right guard, what I should say, freshman Inez Cooper. He's going to get over here on this power. Great job sealing this linebacker. And this is just Jakari's with that speed to the edge. Everybody was coming at, Gaddis's, him saying Jakari's one of our fastest players. I didn't think so either, but with the ball in his hands, he is sliding. Just please don't jump like that no more, family, even on the sideline. We need you, baby. We don't need you taking no horrifying hits. But again, great job by Inez Cooper getting his head on there and then just beating this guy to the outside, just out-athleting him. Just keep your feet next time, family. We need you, dog. You know, it's great when we go condensed and everybody wants to continue to, blitz off that. This time we were able to capitalize it for a touchdown. 12 set. So you got Mallory, who's in your traditional tight end. You got Skinner in his fullback-ish. Jalen Knighton in the pistol split. Our 2 receivers, Jacoby George and Colby Young out far. So it's man. And then who is going to pick up Skinner is going to basically just blitz straight through here because nobody checks him off. This corner comes in, so that's the only chance they would have had because nobody's following Skinner here from the linebacker position. So we're running a quick, just fake. Here's a corner. Here's a quick out here from across the formation from Skinner. This play has actually been ran a couple times. We just had instant pressure off the edge, so it didn't work. Think about the Jake Garcia play. I might show it a little something, but we on to bigger and better things. So I don't want to prove how it didn't work last time, but this time it works. Boom, right over. 6'4", so Jakari can see over that. You see that little hop he gives just to make sure it gets over. First career touchdown for Jaleel Skinner. Super happy for him. But that's just great play design. Just knowing that somebody's going to come off that edge. This time we take advantage of it. Well, you move the pocket a little bit. Jakari's a little bit more athletic. Flipped it right over. TD. This is awesome. So 2x2 here and getting 2 tight ends, 2 receivers out. In the pistol, they're going to split zone it. This time the quarterback chance is going too far inside, so the quarterback pulls it. Is able to fall through. Chance is going to make that up later in this game, but we just got to point out this effort from our huge D tackle, Daryl Jackson. Look at this toughness and just grit from a 300+ down D tackle. Running quarterbacks down in the open field, making tackles. You can't coach that effort, man. You can't. And you think that doesn't affect the quarterback with a 300-pound lineman just landing on him full speed throughout the course of the game? That's huge to put your body on them. So they got trips here to the field side, tight, really tight bunch. It's going to be, I believe it's an RPO. You could have either handed it off, which you did, or throw that bubble, which is what I would have done. However, he doesn't do so. He hands it off, and just look at the Agude burst off. So they're pulling that right guard, right tackle. So he's unblocked. He's just coming in. And that's why they want to they've built that bubble into the backside, and then bad read by the quarterback. Agude makes him pay. TFL. I think Agude probably had one of his best games. Had some decent pressure. He's going to have some sacks, bunch of TFLs. I think we really felt his presence the most as a Hurricane this past week, and that's what you need. Jakari's going to take a shot on this just because, defenders don't know if he's pulling or not. But you got 2 receivers up here. You can't see Michael Redding split up top. Three receivers, and you got your tight end here as a fullback, H-back, whatever. Just a quick little read here, and you're pulling Inez Cooper to trap block here, and you're pulling DJ Scaife to get out ahead. You're not able to get to this guy. It's going to give a good lick on Jakari. But here comes Rooster showing that burst that we're so used to seeing. Instant cut. He's going to see that, feel that space, get outside. But got to give a shout out to DJ Scaife, what he says. Get out in front. Seals this linebacker. That's Brashard Smith sealing that nickel. You don't really get good run plays without good blocks. So you got to shout him out. DJ Scaife. There you go, family. Brashard Smith, there you go. Here's Redden. Doesn't it? doesn't actually make this. The guy's able to shed that block, but the effort's there. That's all you got to ask for from Michael Redding. Got to sustain that, try to sustain it. But then again, tough running by Jalen Knight. He's going to just shrug that off. And instead of going out of bounds, square him up, put that shoulder down. This is taking on the mindset of your coach, that physicality. Don't let this one guy bring you down. And then, hey, you know what? I'm going to give you my shoulder pad. I ain't just going to run out of bounds. I'm going to make you feel something when you come in the stop for. Again, that's just rubs off from your coaching staff. Moultrie and Jordan Miller aren't the sexiest names at D tackle for us, but I mean they have proven that they are players for us. And here's Moultrie again. They're gonna go another split zone. They're gonna try to pull this left guard. So that means this center is responsible for Moultrie, and let's just see how that works out for him. You just about to get bullied, family. TFL. Love to see what Big 44 is doing. He won this rep with power, but also look at that quick first step. He's into that center before he gets out of his stance, and that's just easy money at that point. You're going to get blown up, and it's easy TFL here. So love what we're seeing from our depth-wise at D-line, bro. It's insane. I can't remember, a time we could just roll guys. And again, Moultrie isn't the sexiest name on our D-line, but he comes in, he does his job. This one's going to hurt, man. So 2 by 2, they're motioning in. We're actually going to spy Nigelique, which has been something we've been doing for a couple games now. We're going to allow the cover people to keep covering our DBs and linebackers, and we're just going to use the D linemen. So we have Goudet with a stunt with Harvey. He's going inside. Goudet's going out. So you have to make sure, Goudet, that you do not get beaten outside. That's definitely a hold, though. So I will go ahead and give you a pass because the dude's grabbing his jersey right here. You could tell. I mean, it's spreading out. So that's a hold. Not going to really kill a Goudet for it because I'm pretty sure that's clear as daylight. But you got Nigelique Kelly, who's man spying on this guy. You got to go ahead and hit this, family. You're a way better athlete than him. Can't let him feint you and get outside. But, again, that's just something you're going to got to chalk it up. These young players making plays, but he's going to make plays. He's going to give up some. But, again, that's just a huge hold miss by the refs there. Looks like we were in a 3 call zone, and they're just going to spread out, and then try to this delayed speed out to the running back. I think Wesley has great eyes. He's able to see this. I don't know if he was spying the quarterback. I don't think he was, man on the running back. And then he just sees that, and it's just instincts. And Wesley was flying sideline to sideline. He started this game. It was his first career start, I believe, to my knowledge. But it's flowing sideline to sideline, and, TC comes over late to help out. But, again, this is just big time from our freshman linebacker. I think the sky's the limit for Wesley. Canes fans, we're going to hype up people. Sometimes they don't ever live up to that hype because, maybe we just set stupid standards for him. But Wesley's somebody you could set those type of lofty expectations for. He's going to come through. So I'm not really mad at the touchdown play because I don't really, I'm not going to beat up Reek for it. I thought he played well, just was better played by the offense. But again, we punted it, got him down the 1 yard line. They drove 99 yards down. So that's the disappointing part. It's cover one man across the board. Cams, you're open, one safety. They're running a smash concept. So whip in, out with the corner behind it. Look how Reek's going outside, right? Outside because he has outside leverage to maintain because he has inside help from Cam at safety. So just a great route in recognizing that from the slot receiver to go in and then tack inside and wrap out. So that's just a really good route there. And then good recovery by Stevenson, good coverage. I mean, that's just good on good. And I think, that's Georgia Tech's guy, and he just won that play. That's just an excellent throw. And then a catch right on the money because he put it only where his guy can get it. Like, look at Stevenson's hand there. I can't knock Stevenson. He was there. It's just a great play from the offense. Good coverage, better play from the offense. So he gets that initial inside move. And now here's Stevenson in position. I'm going to try to pause it here. Like, look how quick, how close his hand was. It's just good defense, just better offense here. Super close. A game of inches. That's what football is, man. Looks like we're in a 3 look. So you got deep third, deep middle. Just good coverage. Nowhere for this quarterback to go. He decides to just tuck it and run. Jordan Miller, again, taking that double team, closes off his alley, which makes him have to cut back outside. Then you have Jafari Harvey, who's getting double teamed. Running back doesn't get any contact on him. Beats up that tight end. And Jordan Miller doing a great job he closes this gap. This is what makes him go out there. And again, Jordan Miller, unsung hero. I talked about Mulchi earlier. He really came on Florida State game, but this allows Harvey to just backtrack and get this sack. So great job by Jordan Miller doing so, and then great job by Harvey backtracking. But that's only done because of the coverage on the back end. Nowhere to go with that football. Quarterback has to hold it too long. Trying to catch us. This is really more of a man beater on third down, but we break the trend. We go more zone here. Trips here, bunch tight. They're trying to get this running back across on a speed out and just have these guys basically just pick everybody. But TC, he's in zone, has good eyes. He's good eyes. He sees it. He's able to just bite on this, trying to make a move, but he slips. Tackle for a loss here. But just great eyes here. Reek and TC were able to see it. That play was really designed as a man beater. We had zone, good eyes, good defense. 2x2 set here. We're going to have Malley going out on a little out. Kobe Young going field. Bashard Smith is going to actually be going inside up this big dig. Jakari's looking through. Great pocket here initially. They're bringing 4. Everybody's blocked in. We leave our running back here to chip. That's a great job by Rooster. You chip and then you release. That's just great job here. But again, mono. Good pocket. Jakari stepping out. Eyes downfield. Sees Latson, who had that deep comeback route. First down. So this is just big time from Jakari. Eyes downfield. Everybody probably expected him to run here. He was running a lot. And then see him have those eyes downfield and, make a big throw on 2nd and 15 and move the chains. That's just big time. It's big time. Love the effort here by Jalen Knight. And, man, he's about to try to knock somebody here at the end of the play. But hustle, effort, great thing. I think the whole team responded, and they played for their freshman QB. Sometimes these plays just happen. This is too high man under, so 2 safeties, man underneath. 2x2 set, and they're gonna move that running back out, which is Caleb Johnson. So he's gonna check over the flag. They get a little slant here on TC before he can make that tackle. Caleb Johnson goes through and then just kind of like helicopters him, trips him up as he's swinging off. But since he misses that tackle, that means TC doesn't have a chance to make that tackle. So it just looks bad there, but great effort here from Cam Kitchens to run this down, who had a Herculean effort on the day. And it starts with this just type of hustle. Obviously, missed tackle from Caleb Johnson kind of knocks your own man out at the same time. But look at Cam here. Look at this effort. It's no mistake that, it's not a mistake that he had those 3 interceptions. He's playing the game the right way. That's great hustle, man. Georgia Tech is going to try to run a very good play, but the funny thing about it is that's our play from last year. That was Rhett Lashley's play, so of course our players are used to it. Let's just get it. They're going to motion here, trips here to the near side where they give it to the split zone. Running back then pitches it to the reverse, who gives it back to the quarterback, who then tries to throw it for that number 3 receiver, most likely the tight end, who's just going to try to sneak out up the sideline here. But Tyreek Stevenson, who broke off, he's in man here. He's going to have great eyes. He sees it coming. Breaks off. This is Lashley's play, so he's practiced against it. He's seen his own teammates run it. So this was just, if you're trying to catch somebody slipping, try not to use their own play against them just for, its and giggles. It's literally our play. So try not to do that, bro, against the team you copied it from, because it might not work like how it worked for us. Great job here from Chance Williams. 2x2 set. They got their H back, 3 receivers out. Little zone read. They give. Great burst in. That right tackle initially steps in and then tries to kick back out to Chance. And at that point, it's just over. He's going to body you. TFL. Big time tackle here. Some man coverage here. Trips here to the field side. Running back in the tight end backside. This is, Wesley one-on-one with their tight end. This is just great to see. They got this dig coming across. He's going to flip his hips, run through, and play through. Doesn't get hands on. They're going to beg for a penalty. I don't think it happens. It shouldn't have happened. The ref right there. He sees it, but just great play here by Wesley. This is great coverage, man. This is a linebacker in space. This is what we've been begging for as Canes family. It's here with 31. Empty set. It's cover 1, so man across the board, single high safety, which is Cam. They're gonna have like a little screen and then a slot fade up here. He's gonna try to pump that That weak ass screen. No, nobody's jumping on that boy. This is great coverage by Ivy up the slot. Hands on him, eyes around. This is great coverage. The ball's overthrown, but if the ball was thrown, on time and on point, great. DJ Ivy's in great position here. But Cam, again, showing you that range, that instincts, looking at that quarterback's eyes, playing well controlled here, jumping over there, athletic catch, snagging it. So just his second INT of the day. Big shout out to Cam Kitchens, bro. This is how you do it. Again, this is good coverage by DJ Ivy. He's on him, and then Cam just comes off screen, tracks the football, controls it to the ground. Second INT of the day, his fifth of the season. He's gonna add one more to it, but yeah, look at that boy's face. Like, oh my God, he can cover that much grass. Oh no, oh no. This is 3rd and 10. I know the statistics don't show, oh my God, Brashard Smith had a crazy game. But just making people miss, making plays for your quarterback. It's going to be trips here to the field side. Right now, screen to your number 2 receiver. So it's something we've done previously. Just right now, Will Mallory's not going to get the best of block, but he's going to get enough for Brashard to go ahead and and make that guy miss, and he gets upfield. This is a great job here from our lineman. You'll see DJ Scaife here. He's going to get out in front. I think Brashard should have maybe followed this block because here's Inez Cooper, here's Lawrence Seymour, here's Scaife sealing it. I think he cuts up in here. It's probably a bigger gain. Goes outside, still able to make this guy miss, and then use that speed to the sideline and move the chains. But gotta love the effort here from Brashard, making 2 people miss, and gotta love the effort from our O lineman, man. Look at Scaife here. Again, don't say he missed this block because that guy, he should have cut in. You got Cooper here, you got Seymour here, Campbell and Clark. Everybody's moving. Kudos to the O-line, man. They've been great all day. Hustle's been there. That group has been challenged. They're probably the group that's been most ravaged by injuries. They probably have the most excuses, but again, not taking the excuses today. They're just getting the job done. Just great to see. All right, so we go max protect here. It's a 2x2 set. Got your Mallory in there as a tight end. We're trying to go ahead and hit our big play threat down the sideline, Colby Young. This is just one here, Jakari. You have to just put down. Good job here from Mallory. Good job here from Rooster. They pick up the protection. We know it's coming off the edge. We're not stupid. Corner blitz. We know it's coming. Great adjustment here. From Coach Gaddis and the offensive protection scheme. You just got to give Colby Young this chance. This is he takes that inside because he's near side, so he takes that release, goes outside. You got to throw him this ball, around here. Let him make that chance. This isn't the type of receiver that you want to have him run underneath. This is the one you want to have him just go get it off the top floor. Just got to put that ball in his vicinity, Jakari there. But love that they took a shot. So trips here to left to the field side. Got our tight end back outside. Can't really see the route concepts on here, but good protection here. You're going to have Rooster who leaks out. He's actually going to fall here. So they got DN who jumps in space. DN, he travels here. They bring somebody extra off the edge, so they're still rushing 4. They drop that DN in the flat, and then Jakari's able to step through that pressure as it collapses, and then he shows that speed down the sideline. Just a different frame at that 6'4", 220, just powerful runner, but also can get that speed going once he gets going. Very good stride here. Great runner of the football, man. You can't say it enough. Able to escape and get that edge. This was a huge critical conversion, man. Our most successful red zone play. I'll link it right after here, but this is the max protect crossers here from Latson and Colby Young, who definitely have a feel for each other in that red zone, how to rub that off against man coverage. You'll have 12%. It's max protect, so you're going to leave one tight end and you're running back here to this side and protect both edges, and then you'll leak Skinner out onto the flat route. But this is all about these drags here. But great job here. Max protect, you leave Mallory in. You leave your running back in who's going to finish chipping. Wide open, clean pocket for Jakari. You got to pick this up a little bit. 6'5" receiver made a great catch going down, but got to pick that up, which is a great way to make a play for your quarterback. He's 6'5", going down to the ground and make those type of catches, isn't really easy. So get his hands under it, touchdown. But this is all about that rub, man. Great rub here from Latson. It's going to pick here, and then boom, wide open touchdown. So again, max protection. You're going to get that drag going, and then the crossers. So Jaleel Skinner just ran the drag out of the backfield that time. It's going to be Jacoby Slit, but it's all about that crosser with the max protect with your tight end and then your running back, making sure you have enough time for that play to develop. Easy touchdown. Again here, the most successful red zone plan we've had. 2 tight end set. If it's going to max protect, you're going to have that drag coming in. Just trying to get out to the flats, and then Mallory and Rooster and max protection, give enough time for that crosser to develop. Kobe Young's actually going to fall here again. Here comes Latson across. So this is definitely our best play here. Nice to see. Give us something, very high, highly efficient for Jakari, even though he didn't have the best ball. There was enough space by that route concept to go ahead and make that touchdown. Great coverage here from the defensive backfield. They came to play. Here's Agude here off the edge. Originally, that right tackle was going to do a good job. And then that last pull down from Agude to get his hands in and then bends that edge. Quarterback, his mental time clock had that click already, holds onto that ball. Here comes Agude for the sack. But again, just great job from that whole defensive unit. They responded well. You see that pull down there? Push, pull. Want to push to get that O lineman up and then yank him down. So that's grown man strength doing it with one arm and then getting to the sack. Just making play after play. This is Corey Flagg. They're going to try to get this quick pitch. They're quad look. They got trips here bunched up, a receiver way down here to spread them out, get that quick pitch, but you don't see Corey Flagg trip at all. He's just going to undercut that at all times. And you see Cam actually get outside of it as well. He's going to defeat that block. So you have no surprise, Cam and Corey Flagg, 2 of our smarter players on defense, see this and diagnose it, and they meet in the backfield for a TFL. But just love to see that from Corey Flagg. The thing is, he doesn't have speed, doesn't have this. This is a pretty athletic play. Getting there, seeing there, undercutting that block, getting there for the TFL. Kinchins, who just marvelous all day today, man. Trips here to the field side. It's 4th down. They got to have it. They're going to try to attack with 3 slants here. They're trying to catch TC. Not the best thrown ball, but again, able to undercut it. Maybe it's a chance here. But that's just perfect coverage. You can't cover it any better. He's playing the ball. He's seeing that ball a little bit behind him. He's breaking on it. One hand to secure that tackle. One hand going through to swipe at that football. That's just great. Cam almost got another pick right there off that deflection. Ooh, he got lucky, boy. Almost got him another pick. Great defense there by TC. Almost had to pick off the. That was like that interception he had at Miami Northwestern. It would have had off that crazy tip, and he just contorts his body. So he's known for making them type of plays. Boy, he better be safe out. Trips here tight, bunch to the left. It's going to be just great job here from a trap block here from Lawrence Seymour, and then Will Mallory coming across right through that hole to get onto this inside linebacker. Great job here on that DT. Scapes is pushing out, and then here comes Will Mallory, hat on that linebacker. Then it's off she wrote for a Rooster coming through that middle. It's just great to see the running game, the O-line, everybody responds. You have to be able to run the football. You're never going to win without being able to. But just back again, if it ain't broke, don't break it or don't fix it. Here comes Mallory and Seymour again on the edge. Trap block. Mallory gets up to that second linebacker, and then Rooster's just hard running. Then we get down to the end zone, and it's finally his first rushing touchdown of the year. You have a trips bunch here. This is just hat on a hat, right? Watch Kobe Young. He's going to get there. Jaleel Skinner, our freshman tight end, he's there, and Will Mallory's there. That's just all 3 guys on the edge doing their job to get that touchdown. Trips here to the field side. They're going to yo-yo motion. The number 2 is going to run over here and then run back. That's Keontra checking back and forth, checking back with TC. He'll know, scoot back out. That's my man. I'm going to take this guy coming inside. So this is man coverage. You got your safety here. This is just a young quarterback making a mistake. He's going to try to get that post and fit it in. Cam's sitting right underneath that. Even if Cam doesn't get it, TC's playing this football as well. He's ready to pick that off. But Cam, for his 3rd interception, is going to take this. And then just great effort here from the D-line. You're going to see Daryl Jackson and Mesidor, running out in the way to make sure there's no chance for, anybody to catch Cam and seal them off as he's running full speed down. For probably one of the best games as a single safety I've ever seen as a Miami Hurricane. 3 interceptions, 99-yard pick 6. Imagine being this guy. You done threw 3 picks, and they all to the same person. You done threw one to the left sideline to Cam. You done threw one to the right sideline to Cam. You try to throw in the middle. Boom. That's where Cam's at in the first place. Like, it sucks to be you, family. But again, TC's ready to play that ball. Cam just sits right into that lane, never sees them, throws it, and then guess what? It's off to the races. Great job here from the D-line, as you can't see him perfectly, but Mesidor and Daryl Jackson just made sure those skill position guys never had a chance to even get going, to Cam to go all the way. Again, look at it. Woo! It's nice and fun when you're making plays, man. It's nice and fun when you're making plays, bro. Football's a great game like that. But here's Daryl Jackson. This is what I was talking about. Actually, you get to see a little bit. Making sure that tight end couldn't get around. That's the quarterback getting slowed up by Mesidor. So it's the little things that matter here, man. Make sure your dog goes all the way for one of the best plays in the Miami Hurricane uniform. Big time plays. Players make big time plays, bro.